biscuit
A
crumbs.
lot of rustling going
Sorry,
on.
there's biscuit crumbs. Go.
Welcome to a brand new episode of Sunil Patel's solo podcast. Why is Sunil drinking iced coffee?
Why is Sunil drinking iced coffee?
I'm drinking a year-old can of iced coffee that I left at Harriet's house, her old house, over a year ago, and you've moved it to this new house.
Moved since then, yeah.
And I've been here countless times, and this is the first time you've given it to me and made me have it.
Yeah, I just remembered.
So I'm having it now.
Yeah, lovely. That was disgusting.
Went down the wrong pipe.
Oh dear. Welcome to Why is Harriet Crying? Sunil's got his coffee. And we're joined by a special guest. Please say hello to Andrew Nolan, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
It was just you, so you're the only one that can say hello. That was quite sweet though.
Also, new background. New
It's
setup.
all go. Andrew's
there.
been really helping us set up our studio. So hopefully, does this sound good? I think people probably heard you drink that coffee, like that
I hope
slurp
so,
was probably
in
very
this.
clear. Just when people don't want it. Oh, Sunil,
Wow.
why did you wait? You had this whole time you could have drank it and you literally waited until we started.
I'm just making extra work for Elliot to edit.
Elliot's got his head in his hands. Sunil.
Can we clip this up for the socials? Hopefully you didn't pick up that, but Elliot was saying how much he loved it. That's fine, yeah. I like the new setup. I don't yet feel completely comfortable in it. I'm just getting used to all the different
It
things.
feels unnatural you being in the middle.
I feel exposed. I don't like it. I'm a defensive posture. So Elliot's back. So after the disaster of me being in charge of the videos for the last 2 episodes, Elliot's finally back. So I feel a bit more relaxed that way. But
Elliot doesn't look relaxed. He looks upset. Really upset, Elliot. You slurped in his ear.
Can we put Elliot behind a screen so we don't have to look at him looking upset at us?
Yeah, we could get a screen. Yeah, feels mean. We're so high tech. We've got monitors. He doesn't actually. You don't even have to look at us because he could just look at us through a monitor.
Oh, great.
That might be better for him.
We've got so many
Bit of distance.
things in this room now. I
Yeah.
think you've done a great job on painting this as well. Well done.
Thank you. Red did that corner. That's the wonky corner.
Red Richardson. Okay, great.
And I said thank you, but I didn't actually paint anything.
And Andrew came down to help us with the lighting, and then we made him do the podcast as well.
Yeah. While he was here, we
Well,
thought we'd make him.
get on the fucking podcast. We said.
You're very good at stuff like this, Andrew. How do you know things about things?
It's his job.
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube.
That's how everybody knows.
Is it?
Yeah, it's how Bo Burnham knows in his inside. That's what he did.
Really?
He must have.
He's been tinkering with it for years, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But didn't
Yes.
you go to film school?
I did multimedia. So film was like a very small
Oh,
part
right.
of it. Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Programming and other things I don't do. Yeah. I don't know. I can't. Jesus, it's a really long time ago. Yeah, I had to do a lot of programming, web design, stuff like that.
As if you remember anything from university.
Yeah, I remember
What did you do?
I did a business degree.
Did you?
That's paid off.
Why? I'm all right at business.
What's your business? You don't have a business.
I'm a self-employed businessman.
You
This
should
is my
employ
business.
someone else. If you were good at business, you'd hire someone else that
What,
wasn't
to
you.
be me?
Yeah, yeah, you'd employ someone else.
I could do. You could. I like the idea of employing someone to do your comedy somewhere else, and then you don't have to
Yes.
travel.
That's what somebody did that. Somebody that's who's that person? Do you know who I mean? The one that did it on Vegas, and then they've hired
Oh, boy with tape on his face.
boy with tape on his face. He's
Yeah, boy
hired
with tape on
other
his
boys
face.
with tapes on their
Franchise.
faces,
Yeah.
and maybe a girl with tape on her face, and then they go around and they
Do his
act.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a great idea.
isn't that lovely? You just
Franchise
sit
out
at home.
Sunil.
Yeah.
The boy with the beard on his face.
I can't imagine it. Yeah. I'd like it if you had lots of like lookalikes and you just
I do
sent
have
them
lots
off.
of lookalikes though. Any sort of overweight Asian man
That's true.
can probably pull off this vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could send them out like maybe like around Christmas time or something. Like
Why
like
Christmas?
I don't know. I was just thinking about like Santa and his elves,
I
and then you
mean-
could have Sunil and his elves, and then you all just go off.
I did used to run a grotto, actually, Andrew.
Shut up.
Yeah, I ran a grotto for a few years.
What?
I was basically the showrunner of a grotto.
For a few, like not just a few
Showrunner,
months. You
that's
did
not
it.
just-
You did it
No.
12 months a year. This grotto was pretty
Christmas
quiet.
is
this
always
summer.
in the heart. No, I was working in a place that turned into a grotto every December.
Wow.
And every year I'd be roped in to sign everyone in and like make sure the elves were running on time and stuff.
Right.
Make sure the
Did you play a role?
I wore all black and refused to get involved in the Christmas spirit whatsoever. But that, yeah, so I suppose that's where my business degree and organizational structure, that kind of thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Have you ever had a job, Harriet?
Not for a while though.
What was your last job?
Look, I heard from somebody. I did a podcast recently, and they said something which I realized as soon as they said it, only Sunil could have said. They asked some friends of mine about me, and they said, so we heard from a friend of yours that it was literally impossible that you could have done anything else apart from comedy.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
But I said you
said incapable.
No, I said your life was ridiculous.
Yes, my life was ridiculous and it was impossible for me to do anything else, which seems insulting.
No. No, it seems like this is the path you're supposed to be on.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Because there's literally no other path.
There's literally no one else.
Yeah, that's what the other
no
thing,
one could
yeah.
possibly employ you for anything else.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you working for anyone.
I have.
Yeah,
and
but that
they didn't like it.
Yeah, didn't like it one bit, did
yeah,
they?
then I had to leave. So there you go.
Who'd you work for?
I worked for the NHS, and I think they can't really fire you because I'd have lots of meetings and they'd say, how are things going? Is there anything we can do? And I think they can't fire you, really, the NHS.
They can't, actually. Yeah, I've worked there.
Yeah.
They sort of pushed me out slowly. But yeah, they couldn't actually fire me. They just like...
In my head, you're just being pushed out by a woman. The NHS really slowly towards the door and you're refusing to leave.
They did this thing where, like, towards the end of my time there, they were like, can you just meet with us every Monday and tell us what you're going to do in your job this week? And then at the end of the week, they'd be like, what? So have you done any of these things? And yeah, that was all it was, really.
And you never did them.
I just left at that point. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't be here, should I?
I had to sit in a different room when I kicked the computer over because I broke the computer and I had to sit in another room.
Accidentally tripped over it or kicked it purposely?
Accidentally, but maybe there was something underneath. Maybe there was. Have you had a proper job?
Yeah. I've done a few. I was a rickshaw runner once.
What?
Yeah, for a summer. I thought it was like my first attempt to get fit. I went to Toronto and became a rickshaw runner, taking people from.
How old were you then?
I was 19.
Wow.
And they ran. They didn't cycle. Like I properly ran.
Wait,
right. So you're running people around the
like
city.
Roman chariots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good summer.
Was it?
No.
Yeah.
It was really bad. No, it wasn't the hugely fruitful money making scheme that I'd hoped it would be. I didn't even get that fit.
I can't even get my head around this. So you'd have does it have wheels?
Yeah, it has wheels and a really long kind of handle in the front, and you sort of dip that down to get it going and scoop it up and start running.
And how many people would be in the back?
Well, it was legally 2 or 3, but yeah, you'd only ever make money if you could get 6 drunk people like hanging on the side.
But how much? How do you know how much to charge them?
It was you were supposed to charge them $5 a person a block, Canadian dollars.
Right.
So that could be $15 a block.
Yeah.
A block being every turn on the left.
Right.
I think,
Yeah.
which is.
And how did
insane.
you work out? Did you have to keep that in your head as well?
I mean, yeah.
So you'd have to every block you'd have to count.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't go many blocks, would they?
No, because like a
It's
6-minute ride would be like $80.
Yeah, see, that's where the
it was
money
crazy.
is.
But you would you were not allowed to charge less than that. That was like part of the agreement. But the only way you'd make money is cutting deals with people. They'd see the sign, say that's ridiculous, and then you'd go, I'll do it for $20 the whole way. Yeah.
And
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, no, it wasn't great.
I just can't imagine it. What if there's a hill?
Down, great. Up,
Yeah.
less good.
But how would you stop? So you're running.
Oh.
I would. Oh my god, I'd lose so many
you just
people.
wouldn't. You wouldn't want to go too fast going downhill. You kind
Yeah,
of
you
keep
just walk it.
keep it under control.
Well, yeah.
walk
What
it.
happens if you slow down to a walk?
They get irritated?
Did anyone say like, hurry up, faster?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I had. I don't know if it was actually him, but I had an American footballer or a huge guy who claimed to be a really famous American footballer called the Fridge in the back, and I don't know what he looks like or if it was him.
Yeah.
His friend was like cracking up laughing that I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
And look,
I'm
he
looking
might not
this
have been
up.
the Fridge, but he gave me like $250 for
Fucking hell.
10 minutes, and
The Fridge, look,
I'm looking it up.
like a linebacker or something like that.
yeah,
Like a 300-pound monster of a man.
big guy.
Line
And he just wanted me
dancer.
to pull him
Linebacker.
Fridge.
He wanted me to pull him 2 blocks up a hill, and that was it. And then
Yeah.
he gave me $250.
That's
William
all right.
Perry,
That's
nicknamed the Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Keep it to yourself then. Do
William,
you keep the pictures to yourself? Or?
do you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see the big lad.
He's a big lad.
Yeah, he was
Fucking
a-
unit, that guy
He's
is.
a big lad.
Jesus
Can you see
Christ.
on the video? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was big. But
His
he was
trousers
no
are too tight.
no
He
bigger.
shouldn't wear trousers that tight.
They're all
Yeah.
tight.
It's
so
cutting
they
off
don't,
his
yeah, but
circulation
so people
and his,
can't
on
grab
his
onto
tummy.
them. It's not cutting off circulation to his tummy.
It is, look, his tummy's...
Blood doesn't go from the legs to your
But
stomach.
look, his tummy's sticking out. That doesn't seem
That's
like
normal.
A good...
Trust me. Trust me. That is normal.
That's just how they
all right?
work.
All right, don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. Actually, that's you now.
All right.
Just to reiterate, Harriet is pregnant.
Yes.
Anyway,
Allegedly.
how long did you survive in this job?
I did it most
The
of the
whole
summer.
summer?
Yeah,
Oh,
apart from the last 2 weeks when I did door-to-door selling.
Selling what?
Paintballing and beauty treatments, which were done by students. So you'd like ring a doorbell and they were like, I bought this 2 months ago. And
Yeah.
you didn't tell me they were students and they burnt my lips or,
Oh my god.
yeah, fucked up my toes.
Did you move to Canada to do this work? Were you recruited by like an overseas like
yeah, it was
rickshaw?
one of those
Like
just spend a summer abroad, learn about a different culture.
Who organised it? The rickshaw people.
I don't know.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
yeah, like a tourism. There was like a Canadian work and travel thing, and
Yeah,
then on the
yeah.
website there were like examples of jobs, and employers had like a big list.
Right.
And I just thought,
And you chose that one?
well, I thought I'd get fit and
Yeah,
get
yeah,
really,
yeah.
really rich.
Yeah.
And
Any of those happened?
No.
You got fit?
I like
You
from
would have been.
a little bit from the waist
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
The upper body wasn't involved at all, so you just had to kind of grip on. So yeah, pretty good in the legs.
Me and
yeah.
Andrew talk a lot about getting jacked. And
Yeah,
Really?
we have
We're
a
on
long
a journey.
conversation.
yeah. I think you should have less talking and more doing. Maybe.
Actually, I
It
actually
feels
have been. We've both been actually working hard
How
at
many
getting
biscuits
jacked.
would you say you've eaten today?
Man's got to eat biscuits.
I think
though.
double figures.
Man, no, I haven't eaten double
figures.
I think I've had 12.
Have
Yeah,
you?
I
didn't have
think
any
I might
pizza,
have
though.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You had pizza as well.
yeah, and
Yeah,
but there's 2 of me, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, you've done all right getting pregnant.
Thank you.
Fair play, I reckon. Well done to you. But yeah, Andrew, when did you start doing stand-up comedy? Is it
2017.
2017 he started.
Wow, that's not very long.
No,
No.
not very long at all. Yeah.
We've gigged together once
when
in a village hall.
Not very
oh shit!
memorable.
No. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was
fun.
very-
That was all right.
It was fun for you.
No, it was all right. They turned on me. I lost them at
They
once.
turned on you.
But
What
they
village
made
hall?
They have very high standards.
it was Ivo Graham's village hall.
Oh my god, this
Yeah.
is so sweet.
It was
And
very sweet.
Me, Andrew. Andrew's married, of course, to Janine Harouni, who's
Former
a
guest.
former guest,
And friend of the podcast.
and friend of the podcast. And we drove down, and they'd made this. One of the ladies had made one of the best dip selections I'd ever tasted.
That was a highlight. That and Ivo
was a
bumping his car.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was.
What kind of dips?
It was sort of a. It's an American thing.
Yeah.
Cheese and chicken?
Yeah, like a cheesy.
Oh no.
Cheesy
yeah, but it was
chicken.
good. It was really
No.
salty.
It was really
and
nice.
The
Nice.
chicken's all mashed up and you put it in the
Yeah.
dip.
In the cheese,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
In melted
God.
cheese.
Not for me.
You don't like that? Why
no,
not?
I just want a classic hummus,
No.
sour cream and chive.
You can't have sour cream.
Yeah, I can.
Vegan.
Well, not at the moment.
Okay.
The baby's not vegan.
Alright.
That's the problem. We got disagreeing habits.
Yeah, that was a fun gig. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever gigged together.
No, I don't think so. But
Harriet and I don't gig together anymore either.
No,
Really?
no
Why?
one will book us
No one
together.
books us together.
No, we're doing a lot of clubs like the week after each other, or
Yeah.
yeah, they've got to keep us apart. Too similar.
Too
That's the
similar.
problem. Yeah.
Too soon. I was thinking actually about just hiring Harriet out to do my act.
Right, franchise.
Yeah.
I can do the stillness. I can do the posture.
I'm actually, I move around a hell of a lot on stage. Actually,
No, you don't.
I actually do.
You
You've
get
only
tired.
seen me. You've only seen me on very small stages.
You're contained.
Literally
get-
no room to move.
I do not get tired.
You get tired.
It's part of the
you
act.
sit down. I've seen
I
you.
don't
So,
sit-
you can't stand up for the whole time. You sit down and then you look at your notebook and you go like that. That is
You
your.
did do that.
I did that
at the
one.
gig we
Ah.
did.
Yes.
That's my special. That's my special trick. That's
And
my.
then you look at your watch and you go, oh, God, is that how long I've got left?
Yeah, I know.
That's your trademark. It's like a very tired, like fed up, you don't want to be there kind of vibe.
Yeah, I've changed that because they didn't really
Really?
find that funny in the last couple of gigs. I did.
I think you have to know you to find it funny.
I know they were genuinely concerned, and upset that they'd paid so much money to watch a man be bored of his job. They can do that themselves, can't they? Yeah. Well, there we are. Thank you.
So what? The Village Hall gig wasn't very good.
It was okay. They just had they're very high expectations and very specific Ivo Graham-esque taste as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
Yeah, I
They
like
were-
it
they
when
were
the
really-
audience has low expectations.
No,
That
they
is
love-
genuinely my
They love
favourite.
Janine though. They were big
Yeah,
fans of
no,
hers.
yeah, no,
yeah.
no, that's true.
So it was you two personally, particularly.
Just
that it
taking
was...
a fucking hit in the face.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it
but
wasn't.
it wasn't that good.
But it was worth it for the dip.
It was a great dip, and Ivo was parking really. Can I say this? I don't know. He was
man.
parking really, really fast, and and Janine expressed concern.
As you know,
and he
Janine's
said-
been in a very bad car accident. Yeah.
And then he's just as he was confidently saying that, like, he understood the length of his car, he just slammed it into another car. Not slammed it, very likely bumped it. But we got out, checked.
Yeah. He's because I remember when I first met him, he'd just been banned for driving
Shut up.
because he'd just passed his test and immediately got 2 speeding tickets, which means you have to retake your
Oh.
test again, like in a year or so or something like that.
Wow.
Because he went through 2 50-mile-an-hour zones in the motorway, thinking, "Nah, they're not gonna catch me." And they got him twice in like a 2-mile stretch or something.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't
Yeah.
know they could do that. I thought if they got you once, that was it.
Well, if you do it again, they'll get you again.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What I do is I always follow the car in front at the speed the car in front is going, because then I feel like they'll get in trouble first.
But
And
you
then
will
I'll
also
know.
get in trouble.
No, because I'll know, because if when the flash goes off, then I'll
You
slow
just
down.
slam on the brakes.
I'll slow down, yeah, then
What
I
happens?
won't get caught.
Oh, right.
It's actually
okay.
really smart.
Yeah.
But
No,
you-
I'm not right up behind them. I'm just a bit behind, just watching what's happening. And then if they get, then I'm like, oh, on your own there.
I wouldn't dream of coming to you for driving advice.
Well, I'm just saying, well, I've never been banned, so
No, but
Touch wood.
you've caused a number of accidents.
no, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Mild, very mild, very mild.
A number of
accidents
very mild
with very
accidents.
angry women.
Right. Okay.
What happened?
Oh, well, once I drove into a learner and she was like 17 and she was livid. She said I cried then. Actually, I probably talked about this before, but she said I gave her whiplash and I didn't. She was fine, but she was
Well,
really
it comes
angry.
on a few days later. You never know.
Well, she said she had at the time. It just happened. She was fine.
Okay.
And then another one was another really angry lady.
I really, yeah, because I crashed. My car got written off by someone else's car on the motorway, and I'm really upset that I didn't claim whiplash because I definitely had it a few days later. But that would have been what, like,
Get good money for that. Yeah.
yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I'll drive into you later if you want. you can claim on me.
Okay.
Say I gave
Thanks.
you whiplash.
Yeah.
If I push you over quite hard, will that give you whiplash?
Yeah.
Does that come from your insurance then?
I don't know.
Well, her
what
insurance-
if
she
we're not in a
causes it.
car at the time?
Well, where am I?
We're just
Walking.
walking
Hit by a car.
and then I push you. Can we claim that from Admiral?
Well, you'd be done for manslaughter if I died.
No, you don't die. You don't die. You just
Well,
get
you'd
a
be
bit of
done
whiplash.
for something bad.
Fine, I'm not going to help you.
I've written off
Fine,
more.
if you're
I
gonna send me
think
down.
I've probably written off the most number of cars in this room.
Yeah, I've
I've
never
written-
written
I
off
haven't
a car.
written off any.
I've
No.
written off a car slowly over years. But, never in one go.
Wore it out.
Yeah.
How many cars?
Two. Yeah. First one was my Golf. Someone drove into me on the motorway.
But what were you doing?
I was in the middle. I was fine. It wasn't my fault.
In the middle lane? You always say you shouldn't go in the middle lane.
I was overtaking someone in the slow
Okay,
lane.
fine,
Okay. And then in Italy, head-on collision in a rental car.
I think I heard about that one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a fun
I
one.
heard about that one.
Oof.
A lot of airbags going.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
That's scary.
Yeah, and a load of chalk on everyone.
Why chalk?
Yeah.
It's sort of like there's a chalky dust inside as the airbags explode.
Is that just dust?
Goodness.
I think it's a sort of like
It's to
dust.
clean it.
No, I think it's
They
just some
put
sort
it
of
in.
chalk to keep it dry. Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
I think your car's just dirty.
I think
Yeah.
your car. It was a brand new Yaris rental car actually. And then I took it back. I went back to the rental place, and they didn't know the car had been written off. And I just dropped the toolbox. I just picked up the toolbox from when it was written off, and just held it for like a couple more nights on holiday, and then got back to the desk and I was like, "Here it is." And they went, "Where's the car?" I was like, "Yeah, have you not heard? Has no one told you? I thought someone would tell you. I honestly thought someone would tell them
What?
that the car had been written off.
The car had been written off.
Yeah,
The police would just.
I thought the police would be like,
Why?
yeah. But it was in Italy, so I didn't know what was happening.
How did they react?
They were like, "Oh, well, have you got?"
And then did you say, anyway, see you
I was like,
later.
I gotta get on this plane, man. I gotta go.
There's no point in checking for scratches.
It's gone. It's
There's
completely
a lot
gone.
of
Yeah.
them.
And they just took your word for it.
Well, because I phoned up the breakdown company they put on their documents to pick up the car, and they made me sign documents and stuff. So I thought they'd have told them, listen, he's gone and written it off.
Whoa.
Whoa.
But yeah, it wasn't my fault again.
Never
Yeah,
is.
Never is
Yeah,
it?
never is.
I just cover a lot of miles. These things will happen, you know.
Seriously.
Yeah, but
Wow.
and then I went and bought the same car for myself because it was safe.
What? Oh, because it's
Because
survived
If,
the
if
crash,
you were to
survived,
meet
yeah.
another
yeah.
crash, you
Yeah,
did
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
The airbags were.
Exactly.
They didn't break your neck.
Exactly. Yeah.
And lightning's not likely to strike twice.
Don't say that for fuck's sake. Is that wood or veneer?
I don't know. It
Yeah,
looks
don't-
like wood.
I think it's veneer.
Yeah.
What's
It's
the
veneer. It's very
difference?
much veneer.
MDF with something.
Oh.
You got any wooden legs on you? For fuck's sake. Has anyone got any wood?
Wood, sorry.
Yeah, maybe the.
Oh,
legs, the
floorboards.
shaft. Yeah, floorboards.
I don't think you
Got
can
it.
reach.
Got it.
Andrew, are you emotional?
Yeah, can be.
Great.
Why?
Great.
You ever crashed
we
your
keep
car?
getting people that are like Sunil and it's annoying.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, you know about the concept of the podcast, which is that.
Yeah.
Sunil finally explained it to somebody.
Yeah, I failed to explain it to a lot of people when they come on, and then we ask them to do stuff. But yeah, I don't think you're an emotional person.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're quite stoical.
I don't know. When I'm watching a Pixar film, I go. I cry. Oh right, okay. Well then I'm not. Then I'm not emotional. Okay. But it's not even the sad bits. It's the like triumphant bits.
Oh, you cry at the happy bits?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The sort of
Okay,
reunions
yeah.
and they won and overcame
Yeah.
and yeah.
I like videos of dogs
Just generally.
being reunited
With
with
soldiers.
their owners
Yeah.
like after a year.
Oh my
They're
god, I
good.
love that so much.
Yeah,
I've
they're
watched
fun.
so many of those dog videos.
Yeah. They're really fun.
Because they do
But I
know
don't-
them and they miss them
I know. Yeah.
like humans. They
That's
do.
right. That's right. Yeah.
And it's so lovely.
No, that's the.
And they're so excited to
Are
see.
you emotional about animals or
owners.
cartoons or people?
Cartoons. I think.
Fuck animals, fuck people.
I don't know. Like the dogs. I love the dogs and
Yeah.
their owners, but it doesn't make me cry. Wally
Not me, man.
makes me cry. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch Pixar films because I think that they're so manipulative.
Oh, they're good at what they do.
Hmm.
Like when Wally floats through space with the fire extinguisher, that makes me cry. I don't know.
Do you know how it is they get you to bond emotionally with the characters? They make their fucking eyes massive
Right.
because it reminds
Like
you of a baby.
babies. Yeah. Wow.
It's just manipulation.
You've got quite big eyes though, and your glasses
You
make
do.
your glasses make them look
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's almost like you're trying
You've
to
got big eyes
manipulate
as well.
everybody into
You've got big
trying
eyes as
to.
well.
Yeah, I know.
I feel very bonded to see that.
Yeah, that's what he does. That he tries to lure you in like a Pixar film. Yeah,
Fuck. I'm
yeah.
crying now.
What was the last film you cried at?
Jeez, I don't know.
Or have you
I,
seen
wa-
it?
I watched
Yeah.
Raya and I watch a lot of cartoons.
Yeah.
I watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I didn't cry, but I felt
Wet.
a little bit. Yeah.
Felt wet.
I felt
Yeah, you know, when you're
That's
when you're
not
not-
right.
when you're
When
not
you're
crying.
watching a children's cartoon, I don't think that is the
Yeah,
right
it's a different,
phrase.
it's
you're
a different
meant to say,
meaning
yeah.
for men. It's not the same. Like you shouldn't feel wet at cartoons.
ocular wetness.
Ocular wetness.
Ocular wetness,
Not,
yes, of course, yes.
Not palms or etc.
No, I do. Yeah, no.
Wet palms, just nervous watching the cartoon.
I can't think. Actually, I don't really cry all that much. So yeah, but
Thank
Pixar,
you.
is, yeah,
Do you think you should more?
yeah, probably. I used to as a kid a lot, and then was
Oh, little cryy
yeah,
ant.
and then
Yeah.
and then people kind of went at me for it, so I kind of jammed them shut. You know,
Oh.
I could actually feel them like as I got
yeah.
older. You know that
The hot
you feel like you
feeling.
want to cry,
Yes.
and then there's like compacted salt in the ducts or something. That yeah. We're probably both doing it. Are we rocking?
We're
our
learning how
legs?
to use the
my legs.
video, and Snell is not playing ball. Absolute rebel.
What?
Can't keep his feet down.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
So, but do you think? I think you seem like a very level person.
Right, yeah, well, I thought that too, but then Janine made me go to therapy. Turns out repressed.
Sometimes repression's
Okay.
good, you know. It gets you through.
How far into your relationship did she make you go to therapy?
It was like, well, she'd been asking from about 2 months, but it was.
But she was successful years later.
I acquiesced around 4 years in, when it became like last chance saloon. It's like I've got therapy and couples therapy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and they like link into each other.
Is it the same
like,
person?
No, different people. And
But they speak.
They kind of resent it. No, well, I report one to the other. So I was
Oh,
like,
right.
yeah, I kind of learned this thing in couples therapy, and I'm like, oh, did you? But they all tie together like those Marvel TV shows and
Right,
films and
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
The therapy cinematic universe. But yeah, no, turns out really pushing it down apparently.
So do you feel better now you've unleashed it, or do you wish you could push it back down again? It feels like there should be a clearer answer after probably all the money that you've spent on it at the time.
I don't know. It hasn't come out yet. I think I
okay.
feel like, but
Oh my God, Snow, watch out.
yeah, I know.
It's coming.
So I'm going around like a ticking time bomb.
Don't let it out, man.
This is the space.
Have you thought about so all that stuff you've pushed down and bottled up? Have you thought about letting that drive you to new heights instead of
Fueling the tank.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's sort of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That was how I was rationalizing
like all
it,
that
probably.
hate and anger?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna fucking
Crush the
Neil.
competition. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
big, beautiful eyes. Bringing up that gig with Ivo.
I mean, I speak to I think a lot of my friends. Actually, no,
That's good. You should do that.
I was just wondering which of my friends are driven by like hate.
Hello.
How many comes there? No, I think it's hard to find people who are like not like if you're doing something like this, like
Right.
comedy, you're trying to prove something
Yeah.
to someone, whether it's you or someone else. I don't know. I guess, but like that's probably not a positive thing.
Nope.
So we
Deeply
are all,
unhealthy.
to an extent, driven by stuff that we probably shouldn't be.
What are you driven by?
Spite, hatred, desire to destroy people.
I don't think you're driven by hate at all.
Yeah, I
think
hide it
you
very
just-
well.
You're just bumbling along.
I'm just
I'd say
bumbling
that.
around.
There's no-
That's the greatest trick the devil ever pulled. Convince everyone he didn't know what he was up to. What are you driven by?
I don't know. Just like
Bumbling.
I feel like something like a force like started and
Yeah.
it pushed me, and then now I'm just falling.
Yeah.
I'm just falling forward and I can't
Yeah.
stop. I just can't
It's
stop.
quite interesting because a lot of people would put a story behind themselves and be like, I'm here because I did this, this, and this.
Oh,
This is
right.
where I wanted
Yeah.
to be. Whereas I
Yeah.
think most people I'm friends with are like, I don't even know how the fuck I got here. Like
Yeah.
most people I know are like, don't know how
Yeah.
this happened.
Yeah.
You just started it and like, yeah.
Janine, she had started stand up, and I just kept making suggestions. And
Yeah.
She was like, "You think it's so easy? You fucking try it." And then 4 years later, it's
Yeah.
like,
So you were
you
driven
got
by
that-
Janine's spite.
yeah, exactly.
But you're enjoying it though.
Yeah, and then like
Okay,
you
yeah.
get into it, and you're like, "Well, I've put a lot of hours in."
Yeah. It's probably harder to stop than it is to start, I think.
Yeah,
sometimes.
possibly.
But yeah. I don't know anyone who's really stopped.
There's loads of people that have stopped.
Oh, you
So
forget about
many
them.
people.
You just
Massive.
immediately
That's the
forget.
problem.
you
You have
just
to,
cut them out.
block it out. That's what I always say. It's like Stalin's Russia. People get shot and you don't even notice until a few
Erase
years
them
later.
out,
You
yeah.
go, where are they?
Wow.
They've disappeared.
Well, you erase them out of photos, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You.
You exactly. Yeah. I do. I Tipex their faces.
Oh, I was going to ask, did you cry at your wedding?
I did actually. Yeah.
At the altar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janine said, "Well, altar. We
Oh,
were in a
yeah,
registry office
yeah.
with a woman who was really upset.
Your
'cause-
godless altar.
Yeah. we were like, we've written our own vows. Can we say them? And she let out the deepest, longest exhale. And was like, yeah, it's got to be quick.
Oh man, she
Yeah.
must have heard some bullshit.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Oh,
She didn't. Well, you know what? Because that's the thing. I was like, yeah. Prepare yourself. We're entertainers. You're gonna like this. And then she didn't.
She didn't know.
She was-
Man, think
Background.
about like,
yeah.
think how many like song lyrics she's had to listen
Yeah.
to from like dog shit bands.
Yeah.
Like
That's really mean. Andrew might have had
Yeah.
song lyrics.
yeah,
in his...
what lyrics did he have? Blink
Fix
182.
you. I don't know. Yeah.
Wind beneath my wings.
Smash Mouth.
A whole new
What's that
world.
tequila song?
Tequila?
Yeah.
The Irish one?
No, is there an Irish tequila song?
These like a mother and her two kids do a song called, I can't remember what they're called. She Drinks Tequila. Have you ever seen this on YouTube?
Her mother and
No.
Oh my god, it's like on a thing called Rural TV in Ireland. You know, I don't know if it must be a thing. I don't.
Yeah.
But and it just went crazy viral, and they ended up. I think they might have got to #1. They were called. Yeah, it was like a mother playing the piano.
Yeah.
And two like kids, maybe twins, like 18 years old, singing a sort of sexual love song to each other called
Oh,
"She Drinks Tequila." Yeah, it was big.
and that was your wedding vows.
That was my wedding vows, yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's
the
really
old
nice.
incest drinking
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
What were they?
What were
called?
your vows though? What did you say?
That'd be private.
Can you say them to me?
Yeah.
Say them to me now.
Here we
You
go.
look into
Okay.
Snail's eyes. Yeah.
All right, and I'll
Hold his
do
hand.
the lyrics of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Janine's ones were really, really sweet. She totally riffed them apart from like one or two things
Yeah.
because she got asked to do comedians giving lectures
So
2 days before her wedding. So she spent most of her time writing that. Like on the night of her wedding, I was like making a video and we went to like a nice hotel and had
Yeah.
a dinner and then worked on a video for the end of her comedians giving lectures. It was really special.
Great.
It's good to have priorities. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were your vows? Did you make those up
I
as well?
I was delirious by the time I wrote them the night before the wedding,
Oh my
and it was
God.
I didn't sleep, and it was just God knows what I said. I don't even remember.
Probably the
I mean,
best-
Bobby yelled a Chinese love poem or something.
Yelled. Did not modulate his volume for the. It was outdoors though.
Yeah, but it was loud.
It's probably the best time to write something like that. Is probably close to the time you have to deliver it. I think.
Yeah, but I think by that point you're just so tired. You're just like,
Yeah. But then you're
let's
like,
just get it over and
but
done
then
with.
you're not thinking about anything else except like to get these words across, rather than like what will I sound like saying these words, or like what will I look like if I say this.
Yeah. I was very emotional.
It's like when
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say.
No, go on, please.
I do this. You know, art brut.
No.
It's people who make art but without realizing what art is, because they have like learning difficulties or they have autism or something like that.
Are you calling me an artist?
No, I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's
Because
right.
I'll
Yeah,
take that,
thank you.
okay,
Oh,
great.
God, thank God for
I'll
that. I
take
thought it was going to go
thank
the
you.
other
Yeah,
way.
no.
Where you're
Great
like, you saying I'm
compliments. Thank you for calling me an artist. I appreciate it.
But no, art brut is fascinating because it's just like a pure expression of
Thank you.
creativity rather than someone thinking about what am I trying to make here.
Okay.
But it has no value because it's
Oh.
not. Okay, never mind.
Because what?
It doesn't know the rules.
It. When you say it, do you mean me?
The movement of art. Yeah.
Right.
When I say it, I do always mean you.
Let's just clarify that.
It's got
Okay.
itself stuck again. It's in the chair over there. It can't get out. It's had all the biscuits.
You had some of those biscuits too. Don't pretend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a sad story?
No.
Every episode, Andrew, I tell a sad story that is designed to try and make Sunil feel something at last. And maybe it might make you feel something as well, but now I'm worried about what's going to come out.
Yeah,
Because we know
damn.
that you're
It's
on the
barely
edge.
holding
Yeah.
together.
Fucking hold it together, Andrew, please.
Okay.
Okay, so
How many sad stories do you have?
I
Oh,
One
is
every
this
fortnight.
personal?
No. Guess
Oh.
what she Googles.
Oh, right.
Guess what term she Googles. Sad story.
Right, okay, cool. Harnessing the power of Google.
Yep. but
Oh, no, it's
they're
just
not
coming up
sad. They're
with-
just stupid.
It's just coming up with no, they're not
It's
stupid.
usually
They're
like
sad.
fucking penguin dies or something.
It's come up with
like, well,
a war. It's advertising a wardrobe that I wanted to buy. Hang on. Man misses out on £5 million lottery jackpot and walks away with just £1,800 despite matching 5 numbers.
well, that's not 6 though, is it?
No. But the Londoner was left gutted.
But that's what
after
5 numbers is, 1,000. That's what it usually is.
Yeah, but he wanted the 5 million.
But
And
he didn't get the 6 numbers then. did he?
no, but he got 5.
But this happens every week to someone.
But this Londoner is very gutted, and his newsagent told him he hadn't won anywhere near as much as he expected he would
Why did he think he had won it?
because he got 5 numbers.
Five.
Yeah, but
Seems
you
like
have
a
to get
lot.
6 to win.
Yes, I think maybe he didn't know that. So dreams can come true or remain just that, as a man from Enfield
What a sentence.
after he came agonisingly close to scooping a £5 million
That's not a
lottery
story.
It's not
jackpot.
even that close. He still
It's
has to
not
get
even
another
Missing out on the cash prize by just one number. If he'd
But
had
the
one
odds
more
of that
number,
are like so much more than getting 5.
but if he just had one more number, then he'd have
Yeah, but
5
the odds
million.
of that are huge.
Yeah, but
it's
he just
like how
needed
many-
one.
how
Yeah,
many-
I know.
Just
he
one
just
number.
need-
That's
What
all
is
he
it, like
needed.
36 different numbers, or how many
Yeah,
numbers are
but,
there? So he did 1 in
50, isn't it?
Yeah,
50.
just needed
So,
one.
like,
Just needed one more
he
of
did
them.
1
Yeah, we
in
know he
45 chance of getting. That's not even that close.
The man, aged in his 60s, purchased his ticket as part of a syndicate from an Enfield newsagent.
Oh, he had to share it.
Oh no.
Oh, that is.
He's going to be sad about that as well. I don't know if he knew about that.
Yeah.
To his amazement, he discovered he had matched 5 numbers, and although he narrowly missed out on the full prize of 5 million, he thought he would be in for a significant amount of cash. The newsagent who served the man said he came into the shop and he was somewhat shocked to discover how little he had won compared to if he had got the crucial 6th number.
This,
But this is obviously not a sad story to you because you're laughing.
Had he also matched one of the bonus balls, then it would have been a million.
Yes, then would have, yeah, as we all know the rules of the
Yes.
lottery. Yeah.
If he'd got it right, it could have
The
been a
story
millionaire.
is just of a man who didn't know what the rules of the lottery
Yes.
are.
yeah.
He came
Which
in
is-
with the ticket, and it was like
Stop
a
the
big
story.
shock, really, that he hadn't won as much as he hoped he would. It was just disbelief. It's hard to explain the actual feeling.
Is there an interview with him?
The newsagent did not want to be named.
But there's an interview with the man.
The
Is there-
newsagent, he didn't want people to know.
Why not?
Yeah.
He said he's a regular customer, a lively guy. He's well known in the area. Everyone knows he won and was just short of that one jackpot. And everyone just felt for him. He said, £1,800, how far does it go these days?
Because like he just won £1,800 and
It's a sad story.
It's a sad story,
It should be
yeah.
a happy story. He's won
He's a
1,800
real
quid.
glass.
The newsagent can only pay out
half
£500 in prize money, as we had to send the man away empty-handed and cursing his luck. Another customer, they've got the real scoop here, another customer who was in the shop at the same time said he saw the man looking flustered as he asked the newsagent to double check if that was all the money he'd get. And he said he looked gutted. It's not every day that someone misses a jackpot by one number.
It is, though. It
It's
almost
every
always
time.
every time.
Every
it
time,
happens,
yes.
yeah.
I felt sorry for him because you want to hear happy news. If they're lucky, you hope a bit of good luck rubs off. It's better not to win anything than being so close to winning a fortune that puts you in another league. But £1,000
Well, that's
doesn't.
a bad attitude, isn't
That's
it?
a bad. Obviously,
is
winning
shitty.
£1,800 is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Which is the sad bit of the story?
The newsagent says that near misses are not that unusual.
That is it? That's the sad bit.
Because I had a man last year, he had won £12,000, but it could have been 6 million if he'd got all the numbers.
So what? Was he sad that he won £12,000?
Fuck off. This is not.
People hate it when they get 5 and not 6.
Yeah, we know that. How many times and how many different ways can you tell us what happened?
Another man, he does the same numbers every week. He didn't do it that week, and all the numbers came up.
That's a
That
sad
is
story.
sad.
That is a
That
sad
is
story.
sad.
That's a super sad story.
When asked if he thought his shop was lucky, he revealed he had at least one person who had won big money in the past. It's a good feeling to hand back the ticket and says there's something big here, but the shop is definitely lucky for me. It was run down when I first got it and I've done well. Well, that's
This
turned
is a
into
happy
bad-
story.
How long is this
Very
fucking story?
funny.
Can I have your phone, please, a minute? Can I just please have the phone? Harriet, please give me the phone that you're looking at the story on. Right, this is on mylondon.news, which is like the worst website. This is like AI generated stories. They did a
They've got the scoop. They got the newsagent. They went and found the other customer that was in the shop at the time.
This is not a scoop.
Yeah, they got the real scoop because they had to track down that customer. They probably used CCTV to find
Basically,
out
this
who
is-
was in the newsagents that
This
day.
is stuffed with
They
adverts,
turned-
and they just made you click on it because you're an idiot.
What do you feel though? Do you feel sad? Do you feel sad?
No, I'm just reading the other stories. They did a story the other day, saying on this website, mylondon.news, where it was about a town that I used to go on holiday in North Wales called Abereiron, and they basically just lifted it all off Wikipedia. But, the opening sentence was, Abereiron is not only a town, but it is also an electoral district. And then the last sentence of it was Abereiron is easily accessible from London within a 5-hour, 51-minute drive. It was absolutely
How did
nonsense.
that make you feel?
Sad.
Give me my phone back. You
Looking
don't
at
have
it.
my secrets.
No, what secrets?
I don't have any secrets. Thank you so much for coming, Andrew. It's been very fun to have you as a guest
Thank you
in
so
our
much,
new
Andrew.
studio.
You've christened it.
There we
Yes.
You've christened it.
Incredible.
Yes. Everyone, if you want to join us on Patreon, we become weekly, and you can see the new studio.
Yeah, and if you've got any suggestions on how we ought to decorate it, then let us know as well.
Do let us know. Yeah, there's
Harriet's
been
not
a lot of
letting me
arguments.
buy the artwork I want to buy.
There's been a lot of
Because
arguments.
she says it's ugly, but I think that's a subjective opinion. Aesthetics is quite a subjective opinion.
But I think what Sunil chooses is ugly, so it's a difficult.
I think what you
dilemma.
choose is ugly.
It's not.
Shit.
Well, no, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. What I choose is nice. What you choose is ugly. That's the whole point.
Andrew stirred this up earlier as well. So
Andrew's on my side.
Andrew's on her side.
You and Bobby just like ugly
He took me
things.
aside. What? He's married to you. I'll say your husband likes ugly things and be married to him.
No, that was you're just calling me ugly
You
now.
just called yourself
You're
ugly.
I didn't
You
call
called yourself
myself
ugly. You said
You're
Bobby loves
ugly.
ugly things and he loves you.
He loves you too.
Well, then we're both ugly.
He said he loves me as well.
Oh, he's got us all.
He's calling us
Oh,
all
it doesn't mean
Now we're
anything
sad.
anymore.
This is the
Okay.
saddest thing.
And he loves Sonny the dog.
No, don't call Sonny ugly. No, that's so mean.
I'm not. I'm saying what you
Snell.
said was mean.
Oh.
Anyway, you're not getting any of your fucking artwork on the wall.
I think we've all got good hearts, and that's all that matters. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of my new solo podcast, sponsored by Jimmy's Iced Coffee.
Thank you for listening. Andrew, do you have anything to promote or any gigs coming up?
To promote. Jesus. I didn't know
Anything
that was going to be
online?
ended.
I mean,
Anything
social media
online,
Just
handles.
go on
media.
Andrew Nolan, okay, and I might do something again. There's old videos there.
Nice.
I might put some new ones.
Yeah.
Andrew Nolan, okay. There we are.
Sweet.
Pretty exciting.
Really good. You can follow us on Why Is Harriet Crying or I'm Harriet Kemsley. Sunil is
At Sunil Patel
Sunil.
Solutions on Instagram.
God's sake.
And at Sunil D. Patel on Twitter. Should change that at some point, but to change scares me. Also, please, fucking, I don't know, come to Aberystwyth Comedy Festival if this comes out in time. 5th of October. No, next weekend, October.
I don't know. I think he'll be out in time. Yeah, next Tuesday. Yeah, week tomorrow. Yeah.
No, too late. It's
Yeah.
this weekend. Okay, in that case, please
great
subscribe to my new podcast,
No, stop
which I'll be
it.
recording in this studio with
No,
my
you're
own
not.
artwork.
I won't let you in.
And if
no.
there's any artists out there I'd like to commission a line drawing of an alien on
No.
a skateboard smoking a spliff and it's saying, "Toke me to your dealer."
That's ugly.
That's cool.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.